Yes. So the White House is under new management. I don't know if you've heard, but apparently the new old white guy who's in the White House, not to be confused with the previous old white guy, this guy at least has an eye towards the future and is looking to save what's left of the environment and the climate, and he's trying to do things to help us out. To which President Biden has signed an executive order that is expanding a 1933 what is it? It's an act, an act of
Is that when he
1933 that was
placed
called.
back then? Was that his action back then?
That was. So he was 17 when he signed this in 1933. No, I'm just
Wow.
kidding. He's not that old. But it was a Buy American Act. And of course, this was, World War I was over. We hadn't yet gotten into World War II. And there was a big push to make sure that we bought American stuff. And especially the federal government was supporting American manufacturers and American vendors and suppliers. He is expanding that now. And one of the caveats is a push to replace over 645,000 federal vehicles to be full electric. Now, what's interesting is that's what's getting the headlines. But as you read into it, what you actually find is that the executive order that he signed doesn't even really specify that they have to be full electric. But the bigger push, he is pushing towards electric vehicles and renewables. So it's just that what it does mention specifically is currently 50% of a car's parts have to be sourced from a domestic source, from within the United States. He's pushing that up. And I don't think there was a specific number that was given, but there are some interesting cars when you consider Honda, for example. There are some Honda vehicles that are 70% United States sourced, manufactured and assembled in the United States. Toyota, we've said, like the Toyota Camry. There's a plant in, was it Georgetown, Kentucky?
Yep.
That builds the Camry. A lot of American parts, a lot of American employees. And this push to bring source from the United States is really going to help the economy. It's going to help American workers. And then, like I said, he's also pushing to promote more electric vehicles in the federal fleet. Now, swapping out 600, I've lost the number, 645,000 vehicles in 4 years is a huge undertaking and is probably not going to happen. But
I'm holding him to it.
If we can, yeah, hold it in 100 days, in the first 100 days. No, but if we can get the ball rolling, if we can get, electric postal trucks and get that ball rolling and get the manufacturing lined up and get the lines running and other things like that, then it will just proceed and will live longer than his terms is what I'm getting at. So we're getting the ball rolling. It's been a week, 2 weeks, and we're already starting the ball rolling. So I think this is heading in the right direction.
1 week, 7 days.
7 days, yeah.
Wow. When they said military vehicles, did they mean just the recruiter cars, or did they also mean?
Well, I mean, there's millions of military vehicles, right?
I'm wondering if they meant the battlefield vehicles.
I don't know. If they just did the non-battlefield stuff, that could be huge.
That would be that would be huge. Yeah, even the the on military bases there are vehicles that just drive around the bases, things like that.
Trucks, buses, passenger vehicles.
On this show many years ago, we talked about how the United States military was looking at hybrids and battery-powered vehicles because Napoleon often said that an army travels on its stomach. These days, an army travels on gasoline. So being able to make more fuel efficient military vehicles or go full electric with solar panels means that you can go places and not have to worry about the supply lines reaching you. So that would be a great thing. But I don't think that's covered by this.
Plus, they could use those NASA grade solar panels. They don't have to worry about the off the shelf stuff that we get.
Right.
I can't wait to see the presidential Cybertruck.
Yes.
It's bulletproof.
The beast.
Just don't hit the
Oh
glass.
Jesus, yeah.
Don't hit the
Yeah,
glass with
that's a
hammer.
test I don't want to see. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ding.